again, I'm Mickayla Poland. I live in Elk County here in the PA Wild, specifically in St. Mary's. I'm the owner and artist behind PA Made, which I always says is a company that wears many hats. So PA Made is wildlife painting, graphic design inspired by the Pennsylvania wilds. I'm not actually originally from the area. I was born in Southern California and moved here when I was about 10 years old. So I always say that I was born on the West Coast, but I grew up here. Essentially the PA Made name comes from like PA made me, it made me who I am. It made me, PA made me fall in love with it. I love Pennsylvania. And I'm so glad that I got to grow up here. So I grew up here. I went to Edinburgh, Pennsylvania for graphic design and photography. I'm a self-taught painter. Like I said, PA Made kind of wears many hats. It's kind of like a creative arts company. I wear many hats. But basically I'm a wildlife artist. I'm a graphic designer. I design logos and icons and stuff that I then put on like t-shirts, stickers, and a variety of other fun products, keychains, buttons. I'm always thinking of a bunch of other things. And what led me to starting PA Made, it was a very organic thing. It's not like I woke up one day and was like, I'm going to start this business. But after college, I kind of moved around a little bit. I moved down south for a while, and I ended up having, I moved back home. An estate sale just kind of on a whim, and found these like 1x1 little windows. And I was like, I'm going to, paint on the windows. And I painted a Pennsylvania elk and a turkey on each window and like posted on Facebook, and the response went over really well, and people really liked the idea. They liked the kind of the rusticness of the window, so I just kind of rolled with it and started painting more windows. And when I moved home, I was just painting for fun on the side, and again on just a whim, signed up for the Ridgeway Chainsaw Rendezvous as a vendor, and I had like I think 8 paintings. A fawn, elk, bear, just kind of a little bit of everything. And again, I was really inspired by what I was doing and the response from everybody and people that I was meeting at this event. So it was that's kind of what started it all. And then it was like a 0 to 60 experience. I always describe it as. So I started painting more and more. And then I remembered, like, I'm still a graphic designer. That's what I went to school for. That's something that I also enjoy doing. So I just sat down one day and sketched out some of these logos that I was kind of inspired by the region. Like my very first one is the Crick sticker. That was something that when I first moved here, I thought was really interesting that a lot of people say crick instead of creek. One of my first stickers has an elk on it. Again, I'm very inspired by the elk here. And I designed them graphically designed them and got stickers made of them. And then the stickers grew to the t-shirts, and then that all grew into everything else. So it was a very organic process, and I kind of just followed where PA Made kind of let me, and I'm really excited to kind of see where it goes next. Like I said, I really liked not only that I was able to do something that I love to do, but it was also connecting me with people, which is something as I've grown as a business that really also has become like a beating heart of the business, is like the community and the people I get to work with. And I'm really inspired by my community. And again, like by people, like the lingo and what people enjoy doing. So it's really evolved not only from the creating products and selling products, but working with organizations like the Elk County Conservation District, like the Keystone Upcountry Alliance, like PA Wilds. So, it's not just about the products, but it's about who, I get to work with too. So that's something I never expected with being part of this business. Like I said, inspired by all things kind of Pennsylvania, specifically the PA Wilds, because there's just so much here. It's kind of like a treasure hunt of like what can I go do next, and what can I find next, or what can I discover next in the PA Wilds. So I'm always really inspired by the area, and so obviously I translate that into stickers. Like my Elk County collage shirt design has everything Elk County that I can think of: rails to trails, the Decker's Chapel, even things like the $1 Million Highway. And it's really fun when I get especially tourists that are looking at this and they're like, well, I know these things, but what's this tiny church? So I get to share with them like, oh, it's Decker's Chapel and it was built for this. Like, you should go visit it, or you should go see this. So I'm kind of highlighting these things about the area. And then again, especially with conservation too, and me are very passionate about conservation. So I just started designing these conservation stickers that have little messages on them, like save the critters, don't litter. And again, like, if we want to keep Pennsylvania beautiful, and especially our beautiful region, you've got to be conscious about your conservation and not littering and enhancing and protecting what we have here. Like I said about how kind of PA Made was born, I'm just kind of seeing where it brings me, but I want to continue what the ball has rolling, continue working with organizations that are passionate about the same things I'm passionate about, continue highlighting, again, the region and things that I love about the region, things that other people love about the region, bringing community together, like I said, people wearing PA Made stuff and having this like common interest and this common community of, we all kind of like the same things, or we're all passionate about the same things. My kind of long-term goal, I'd love to have a physical shop so I can reach more people and share my products with more people. So that's a long-term goal, is to have my own brick and mortar studio and shop. And just to, like I said, continue with organizations and working with them on creating projects like the Upstream Art Project to promote conservation and just see where this ball goes. And I'm excited about it. It's speechless. When I got the call from Kathy telling me that I wanted, it was just like, it's really special. Again, I'm really passionate about community, and it especially being a transplant to the area, it feels like I'm really part of something special, and it is, like, being part of the PA Wilds, and being recognized for something that I just love doing. It's really special. And it's really an honor. So I want to thank you again, and the whole organization and everyone who's part of it. And I'm really blessed to be part of this. There are so many things here that inspire me. Like I said, it's not only the landscape, and how beautiful our region is. It's not only, the wildlife, and how just breathtaking wildlife and animals and nature can be in general. And I'm obviously inspired by all those people, but like I said, one of the things that inspire me most are the people, and feeling part of this community. And when I'm at a show and people see like the crick design and they get so excited and they're like, I say crick, or I know somebody who says crick, or I'm buying this because I get, made fun of, or, So it's just like I'm really just inspired by people like that, and that what I'm doing is bringing people together, and like creating this community, and that the community that I live in and work in is just really supportive, and the people that I get to meet every day doing what I do, that's what really inspires me. But I like to fish a lot. I like to hike a lot. I like to just generally be outside, especially when the sun is shining and it's green. It's just one thing I'm always amazed about the region is like how green it is here. It's crazy. You can find me online on social media, of course, Facebook at PA Made, on Instagram, PA_made. And then you can always shop online through Etsy. Again, you can just search PA Made Shop. My Facebook and my Instagram have links to those websites, so you can always shop there. Give a follow on social media to see where PA Made goes and what we're up to and new products and what the next year might have to bring. Along with the Etsy website, you can always shop online at the PA Wilds Marketplace. And that's always a great place because you can see other artists like me that work in the PA Wilds region.